Yo everybody and welcome. This is the third match I'm gonna play in the All or Nothing tournament. And today I'm facing BluePhoenix. And well, let's go, right? We're going at him. So he plays a different kind of deck, very aggressive. He's like cards like Twilight Prowler, Salty Outcasts, Delegators, and Wild Saber Paws and Collector Mirts. So the interesting thing is about Collector Mirts is that it is very strong. No, that's not the most interesting part of it, but it is a very strong card. Yeah, I'm not the most luckiest dude here. No green prototypes for my Link Golems. So basically what I want to do is put a lot of pressure on BluePhoenix at the moment. But it's not the best turn for me. But if I put a lot of pressure and I can place a true shot post, I might win. So that's an well, that's most of the time a strong play. This is very annoying. This already has his unstable build going on here. Well, he'll need to go for the value. So this play is pretty good, except that he's also running Windmakers. So I might get bashed right here. Like the ultimate Windmakers value. Maybe it would have even been better to destroy the building and not go for the value right here. But let's see. So this is basically 5. This is a lot. I think we want to get to our true shot post as soon as possible. So hopefully I will get my true shot post right now. And I will continue to cycle very aggressive for a Mia and establish board control before this thing goes basically out of hand. Oh, this is sweet for me because I can use green prototypes very efficiently right now. Oh, let's first cycle Finite Loopers out. And keep Dr. Mia for next turn. We have like really sweet value right here. We're wasting 1 mana though, but and 1 strength. Okay, but so for this point forward, what our deck needs to do is keep our true shot alive and put a lot of pressure on. So once he receives his token back, probably next turn, or maybe already this turn. I'm a bit late, and he had its first turn. Yeah, so there it is. Yeah, this is the most annoying. Is sweet green prototypes doing a lot of work for him. So we're not gonna play Embers of Chaos unless we go super aggressive here. We might even do that. Like push it away, place an Embers of Chaos on his baseline. This will all stay safe. I actually like it a lot. Nice. We can still use Dr. Mia next turn, even with a second true shot post. And stable build. Let's see what happens. I think he starts focusing on Embers of Chaos, or you would just put everything on my baseline. It's the most smart play of BluePhoenix to put something right here. Block off Dr. Mia. And then he's hoping he true shot post doesn't destroy it. Because it will shoot once. Let's see. Put a lot of pressure on with the Embers of Chaos already. But he has Salty Outcast and Twilight Prowlers and Delegators himself and Heroic Soldiers. Even Gold Grubbers. So he has a lot of ways to deal damage. So like this, we're gonna shoot a lot. Basically, we clear this except of one. Yeah, I'm probably gonna defend our base right now. It's a bit annoying that Mia is stuck here, but I think this will is something BluePhoenix will try to destroy himself as soon as possible. So then Mia is safe again. Just getting value out of this every turn can be problematic. And now we need to focus on putting a lot of aggression on again. Most likely he will start dealing with the token dragons, since he cannot put a lot of pressure on my baseline. We have like Destructobots, Blink Golems and Debug Loggers. If I get lucky with Debug Loggers, we can put a lot of damage in front. This is a good one. Let's get shot. So we can grab the value right here. Should we keep green prototypes? I think we can cycle right now. We're already at a lot of mana. We want to cycle back into Embers of Chaos and Delegators. So this looks pretty good. We still have a True Shot post, a lot of strength on the board. And we can basically do a lot of damage right now. This is fine. Thing is, I want to pressure him with Embers of Chaos on his baseline. But then I have a very expensive Windmakers. I think I do it like this. We have also a time limit going on, so we don't have all day. He just played his strongest turn again. He only played one Mirtz. But the rule said that once the game ends at 15 mana, then it doesn't matter much. Then you destroy it. This will all get killed most likely. Alright. Then I'm any front. Put the Embers on Chaos back on his baseline. So basically, I think this game ends in a tie. Because next turn it's gonna be 14, right? Or is it 13? Just to make sure. Needs to be 13. I think he always gets mana next turn. So I need to put a lot of pressure on his baseline. That is good. I think he goes all in right now. I don't think that's the smartest play. Does he think he can destroy me? Did get skilled. Does he have 6 mana or something? I think he has. Let's do it something like this. So now we have Windmakers to seal the deal. Yeah, cannot destroy him. Too bad. So it's gonna be a tie. Don't have the final DPS. Because it doesn't matter what we do anymore. It's gonna be tough beating him because of the Twilight Prowlers. Alright, first die. So then we can just basically concede. Yeah, it's a tough matchup. He has also a lot of value. Just need to be very lucky with True Shot Posts and Embers of Chaos. But with this Mirces, he has so much value. Alright, let's continue to the next game. Just had a tie. Let's see what happens right now. Well, definitely gonna cycle out Embers of Chaos. Now he's the first player again. This one is nice, but not so good. And I got like nice Destructive Bottlings Golems value for the early pressure. Let's see what happens. If he goes for Mirts, then I will immediately go for True Shot Post. So basically now I will just do or shall we go very greedy? Because he has 5 mana, right? He can put our heroic soldiers there. Let's see, we have a lot of things. Oh, even Dr. Mia cycled in. So that's good. Might even just do struck the butts on unstable build to trigger Mia again. Clear our baseline. Yeah, I need to think of a way how to defeat him. He's definitely not in a good spot for Collector Mirts. He might not even play it the whole game. Yeah, he is a smart cookie. So this is pretty fun. As you can see what happens right here. This gets buffed, but it doesn't really matter much because we're just gonna shoot it. Think we're gonna clear it. Don't want him to put any pressure on. Hopefully one of the tokens survives. That he just goes in with Twilight Prowlers or something. I got my true shot post value every turn right now. Just have to make sure it stays safe, or I can put a lot of pressure on. Might be able to cycle back in Embers of Chaos. This is on defending. Can use this green prototypes to cheese my true shot post. I got like 2/3 chance to be lucky for the green prototypes buff. So that just gets killed. I think we're still safe. Let's put our front up. Get our extra token with a chance to spawn in front as well. Want to have as much front as possible for Twilight or Embers of Chaos. If we got lucky, we can use Link Golems and Embers of Chaos next turn. You might want to destroy this one. Might have been a good argument to play Delegators in front of True Shot Post just to counter this one. Nice. So that's super sweet. I think I will just go for the value at the moment. Like, these are tough cookies to deal with. And this as well. Might want to cycle out Windmakers. Don't expect too much value from it. Maybe even go for a second True Shot Post in Embers of Chaos, if it's possible. I'd also prefer to go ham on his base. All his attempts to start attacking me will be for null. His Collector Mirts will become an instant cycle as well, so that's also an hindrance for him. Now he has only 2 mana left. So if he has unstable build right there, will be good for him. Instead denies my Embers of Chaos. But he starts a interesting decision because it will get a buff. Oh, it will even just get shut down. Lul. I think we just even cycle that one out completely. Start with the Ember of Chaos, next turn Delegators and Debug Loggers and Destruct the Bots and Mia. So this is looking very good. Yeah, we got lucky with true shot post. I think he made a mistake at the beginning to play unstable build right there on my baseline. Yeah, this is fine. Makes it still hard. This one's still going to charge his base for 1. Yeah, this looks like the end. Because it gets killed as well. It's fine, just kill it. This dies. If I'm lucky, this token spawns to the left side. Or the right side, I mean. Might kill this one. Will be an interesting option. Yeah, look at this. I got debug loggers, we just keep it because it's still 4 strength. And wind makers to seal the deal, I guess. And we got a GG. Alright, I got my true shot post, my wind makers. Got a very annoying embers though. So let's immediately cycle that one out. Yeah, this is not a good start, for sure. Depending on what he's gonna do. If he plays like an execution, then I'm happy, but... So most likely he will have a destruct bots or something now. Or a green... A wild saber pulse. Yeah, I cannot really play my stable build at the moment. Just keeping these two, and hopefully I get some nice draws. Like Delegators is really good. Delegators next turn, Trusha Post and Mia. Hopefully we'll just do something crazy. Put the heroic soldiers right there. And the nice in baseline. If we start spreading out, then it will be a bit more problematic. Like this is a little bit problematic. But also I have now Destructibot and Debug Loggers. Let's see what happens. Cannot really hide True Shot Post anywhere. And this is only 6. So I think I'm gonna take a lot of damage. Like he has Salty Outcast, right? How strong is Salty Outcast again on level 1? I think it was only, it is 5. So I might get punished real bad. But this doesn't do much either. Well, takes down a little bit more. I think too I need to protect the True Shot Post, but I'm still vulnerable because the unstable build dies. And I'm on 7. So even if he uses Salty Outcast right now, I will be safe. It's a tricky one. But Windmakers doesn't do much here. If he goes Windmakers on here, yeah, he might do this. He already has his token, that's a quick one. Gold Rubbers on True Shot. Hopefully he doesn't have a 2-cost card. That will be very good for me. Oh, this is fine. So I'm just gonna... I'm gonna eat this one though. Also chip this one down. Then I'm front altogether. Yeah, I'm not too afraid. He will do something shenanigan that I don't spawn a token. I need to start doing damage. Maybe I will dismiss True Shot Post. Just go in for Embers and Finite Loopers. It seems like he can destroy it right now, or he's just going really aggressive. Or you going for the ladder? So I basically want to destroy at least the Windmakers. Not gonna use True Shot Post anymore. This or that one. This protects my baseline a little bit better. And for now, let's push a big Delegators on his baseline. So it's lethal. So he should start defending it. And there's a token construct to make it a little bit more annoying. Next turn, Embers of Chaos, Finite Loopers, and Dr. Mia. And Finite Loopers might be Windmakers depending on what he has on the board. If 2 damage goes in, that's pretty sweet. Stable build right there, I guess. So that's... Let's keep Windmakers for now. Embers of Scales is super nice. This is good as well. This dies so I can start moving on the right side as well. Got debug loggers. Probably want something bigger. Want another Delegators. Or linked golems. Got a lot of constructs on the back. Like this walks up from front and linked golems. Alright. It's a very aggressive stance. He's taking right here. Is he gonna charge my base now? Apparently. Ooh, scary dude. So I don't want to have this one anymore. So I'm definitely gonna do this. I cannot afford any base damage. Ah, should have played debug loggers first. Stupid me. What was I thinking? But still 10 strength on his baseline. Protected my own. That was a very smart move. Going aggressive with his token turn. I got a weak turn next. We were reaching the 15 mana. And he becomes very dangerous with Salty Outcast. Basically I have to be very sure that I don't die for any of those shenanigans. Another token. Just want to keep some front. Alright. It's time for Windmakers. He's gonna clear it out. Oh, what am I doing? Picked the wrong unit. That should have been an Embers of Chaos. Right. I might have thrown the game right now. This is so bad. This is extremely bad. And he might even go for a push right now. It's like this was his weak turn with another Mirts as well. Oh man, if I just... Can't believe it. Thought I grabbed it, but... Grab the one card. He's gonna deny everything right now. You can destroy it. With finite loopers. Or something stronger than. Or just block it off. Well, now it will still spawn a token. So basically, yeah, probably not gonna get much more value. So this is pretty sweet. This form's already a lethal. And now I will do the correct play. He needs to destroy this one to even continue facing me. Oh, this that blocks it off altogether. Yeah, it would have been game. For sure. Because this is the last turn. Because if I press enter, then it is game over. And there it is. End of the match. I reached 15 mana. He can still defend against this? Yeah, most likely he can. Look at this. Just to be sure he's finishing it off. That he can defend it. So 2 ties and 1 win for me. So GG to BluePhoenix for reaching this far. Might be not the happiest salmon, but Yeah, at this point, it just goes on and on like this. Just finishing this game for the fun and giggles, I guess. So, very well played to BluePhoenix. It was very extreme. Like our decks were very balanced against each other. Super nice. And well, let's have a quick look at my deck. And this is the deck I was running. And then everything was on level 1, obviously. So pretty good. I had a lot of true shot post value against his Collector Mirts. I think that's one of the best counter plays against the Collector Mirts. Getting a lot of value because he loses a lot of tempo on the board. And well, basically his deck was super good with Twilight Prowlers and Delegators, Heroic Soldiers, Windmakers and Execution and Growth Grubbers. And obviously his tokens from Mirts. Everything balanced basically each other out. I think on the late game he might probably have won, except if I go for a true shot base, like can secure 3 true shot posts on my baseline, then I would have probably won the late game. But hey, the game is quit at 15 mana. So well, pretty good, and good luck for BluePhoenix and me. Not sure who's gonna go to the group stage or to the next stage. But thank you guys for watching, hope you enjoyed it, and see you guys next time.